Well, good morning out there. This is Cal Rootpeg and wife, known as the Lost RVers. We are going to take off in 4 days during this lockdown and go. We're sneaking out through back roads into Nevada. And we are going to head on up into Utah. So, how do you get into that mood again? How do you get out of the depressing coronavirus mood and get into the RV mood? I am going to do about a 6-month review of this 21FB Mesa Ridge for you. It's made by Jayco. Jayco bought them. It's basically the same as the 212QB, but my wife wanted this one. So we got this one. Same layout as the 212QB by Jayco. This has all Jayco components, Jayco refrigerators, Jayco frames, Jayco everything. The only difference is this is made by about 145 people, whereas Jayco is made by a big corporation with many, many people. So, how do we start this? Well, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come back up to the TV because I'm all powered up, charging up the batteries. And right there on my channel, Cal Rootpeg and wife, known as the Lost RVers, is my 6-month review of the 175 RD, which we traded out of and into this one. This 21FB Mesa Ridge. Now, why did we do that? For one, we got a truck and it can pull more weight. For two is right here. This is the main reason, because I love that 175. I love it. And if you're towing with a smaller vehicle and it's just you and your wife, dog, maybe one kid, it's perfect. This one we traded up to because it has a walk-around bed, and that's it. Because I have a little hard time getting in and out of beds, you know. I have some physical problems. And just every time we wanted to use the bathroom, it'd be flop over, which is okay. But we decided to go ahead and upgrade to just the walk-around bed. So that's what this is. As you turn around, again, like on my last video, you'll see it up there. I'm sitting on the bed and all the dining room area is down there. Now, why is that so important? Because when you're traveling, you're in close quarters with the person you're traveling with. So there's the bed. It's a walk around. By the way, you have a hanging closet over here and a hanging closet over here and this shelf up here. The bed lifts up. You got an enclosed compartment. It's not accessible from the outside at all. And we never use it, but it's there. You got plugs on the side. It did not come with 12-volt hookups. I had them install it. They put it back there, which was kind of stupid, but that's okay. So, when you're traveling, now, I wake up early, real early. My wife's sleeping back there. I pull this curtain and look at all the room. So in the morning, it's 5-6 o'clock in the morning, you come down here. You got a couch over here, pulls into a bed. You got a table over here, which folds into a bed. And you're down here, and you're completely isolated from the person sleeping up there. It's a rear living room. It says walk-around bed, yes, but the big selling point is it has a rear living room. So whatever you're doing down here, even though you're still within 5-6 feet of one another, at least you got some separation. That's the selling point. 212QB the same way. For the money, now you can go up to a Lance, as you're looking at $50,000 to get this kind of layout. This was, I think, 16.9. So, let's stop here while I decide what to show you. Again, this is a 6-month review of the 21FB Mesa Ridge. And it was bought out by Jayco, so we'll be back. Now here's my video on the 175 RD. That is your living room. So I'm praising the 175. Turn it up a little bit. I'm praising the 175 because of the same situation. You got the bed down there completely isolated from the living area. Right? Listen. Exactly. So, you know, I've been to a lot of RV shows, not a lot, a few, and one of the big complaints I had is that after the bed, all the living area is right next to the bed, within like 5 inches. It stops right there. Sometimes you have a bathroom back there. Our bathroom, here's the selling point of this. Sounds funny. Our bathroom, this one has a sink. Now the 175 doesn't have a sink, and it has a full shower. We use this just to store pots and pans mainly, and a toilet facing the front. Well, facing the back of the trailer. Now, why is that so important? Well, we're all RVers, so we know this stuff. These bathrooms can be tight. So if you're in here alone, or if the person's sleeping in there, with this door opening this way, you're blocking out. If anybody does come out of the bedroom area, you can close the door. It blocks out the front door, so when you're in the bathroom, you have extra leg room, and it just makes it easier to get in and out of. The 212QB, the door opens the opposite way, so it'd be opening this way, which if someone opens up the curtain, and plus the toilet's on this side, so if you have the door open, you're looking outdoors and at the bed. I didn't like that. Plus, here's the second thing, is that on the 212QB, this stove is down here. It's right here. And then the sink's over there. It's reversed. Now, when you're sitting here and you're deep frying some French fries with a pot of oil, to me, it was just too close. So having the stove down here, for me, adds a little extra comfort. The only other thing I can tell you, the difference between the 212QB and the F1 or the 21FB Mesa Ridge is this right here. I think Jayco did a better job. Right here, they give you a little bit more wood to hold this cushion in, and on the couch, there's armrests that are detachable. You can pull them up and down. But the cabinets, again, look at all the storage. You got one, you got two, and then over here you got 3 and 4. Here's another problem. I don't mind mentioning the problems, but it's the same on the 212. Is that the TV mount is too close to the radio. So we're thinking about taking the TV and mounting it in the corner here, just because. And we're right in the process of doing that, as you can see, with the cables hanging down. Look, there I am. See, same complaint. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this? So, you have a couch. You're sitting back. You got your table. Now, what I did with this table, because it is big, and you don't use it all that much, although it's a lot of storage area, for the 175 RD, I made this little guy here. I call it my cabaret table. And when we're just trying to kick back, we're parked for a day or two, we like taking out that big table and putting in the little cabaret table, because you just get so much more leg space right there. But you got a face-to-face, which we like, and you have the couch. Over here, you have your pantry. And I'm going through this because we're filling up and we're getting the hell out. You got a bottom pantry. You have the freezer, a lot of space, and I can tell you, it keeps stuff frozen. And then, of course, in here, you got your much bigger refrigerator, and it works nice. Over here now, you do have a little window above the sink where we keep our coffee pot when we're plugged in, and of course we have our camping coffee pot when we aren't. This is a three burner stove, and I don't have the gas on. I forgot. But anyway, it works nicely, and we haven't used it yet. But this does come with an oven. Try a piece in there one day. More storage up here, which we will be filling up. You got storage under here, and you have 3 pull-out drawers, which we did not have in the 175, and I think that's a mistake. They can afford to put a drawer in the 175. I think we already covered this up here. This is a hanging closet, as you can see. We just leave clothes in here just for the quick getaway, and one's over there. You got lights all around. Easily to get around, and actually we store a Honda generator under there when we aren't using it, just because we don't want it to get stolen. Someone break a truck window to get into it. Up here you have your regular controls. We can turn off the water pump. Outside, again, just like the last review, we like this style with the ridges. I don't know why. The fiberglass ones are cute. I like them, but they kind of remind me of a carnival trailer, corn dogs and that kind of stuff. But I still believe that these ridges right here, see how they go? I think they help with the aerodynamics. It helps the wind funnel to the back. And I can't prove it, but I watch NASCAR, and it helps with the NASCAR to flare out a fender well for downward pressure on to keep things safe. I believe it applies to a trailer too. Yeah, I'm still going on about the 175. Another thing is that these are blackout screens. Well, so when you pull it down, even at night, I've been out there and you have the lights on, you can't see in. And the Jayco 175, for whatever reason, they have shades, but if you're inside here and you have the light on, there's no privacy whatsoever. And that's it. So my table goes on the legs. I pop that table off. I keep one leg and just put that little red table on top. It's really cool. And that's about it. I can show you the outside. We do tow this one with an F-150 4x4 2017 pickup truck, half-ton. It weighs 4,200 pounds, which is why we saw bigger ones. My wife wanted the ones, she didn't want it, but she was arguing for the ones with the pop-outs. But it's almost an extra 1,000 pounds. So the truck's good for about 8,000 pounds towing capacity. And like the 175 RD was only 2,900 pounds, I was towing it with a Toyota Highlander. I didn't want to broach full capacity. I wanted to keep it, lighter. So same with the truck. It's good for 7,000. This is 42. You load it up, you add another 800 to 1,000 pounds, so you're pulling 5,000 pounds. And if you go up higher, you're instantly into the 6, 7, 8,000 pound range. And I rather have the extra capacity than an extra 8, 10 inches on a pop out. So this is it. Fan works, lights work, everything is excellent. On this, You will. I don't care. Yeah, I spliced them all together, and I noticed I have to show you my cabaret table. That's it. So when we're not using our big table, it looks like a tombstone, but it fits real nice back there. We just strap it down if we don't want to put it up. And this table actually is, you can take it out and bring it on over here. And then, we usually, have coffee on it. So that's my cabaret table. I recommend you have a couple of these of different sizes if you don't like these big tables. They do take up a lot of room, hard to get in and out. I'm gonna make one a little bit longer, more rectangle, and that way we can use it for eating too. But that's it. All right, I'm gonna splice this one in. I only got 3% battery life left in this phone, so we'll talk to you in a bit. All right, I'm gonna try to splice these in. By the way, there's a Traveling Robert video I did. I have 3 of them. I wanted to show you a couple other things before I just try to get this all together. Underneath each one of these is storage area too. That's something that I wanted to show you, which is quite a lot. We never use it, but we had some blankets and pillows under there. Under here though, this is where the water pump and the heater, so that's not accessible under there. So I'll take you outside real quick and just show you the hookup. Be right back. Well, I guess before I show you the outside, I should show you the bathroom, because it is a little bit different than the 175 RD. This is the fan, by the way, which is nice. On this one, you have the sink. You have outlets. You have the mirror. Down here you got storage for all your stuff. You have a dry shower. Now this one, the 175 has the tub. This doesn't have a tub, which I like because the tub is kind of much. But in reality, and it has this plastic around the sides. 175 has just the particle board. And we use this big tub, and we just throw all our, we have cast iron pans and barbecuing equipment, stuff like that. So we just throw it in this tub. If you want to take a shower, you just take this tub out and just jump in. And quite honestly, we haven't used the shower. We use the hot water, works great too. But we haven't taken showers. We've been at campsites. We're just doing like a 2-day, 3-day. So that's the bathroom. And here's the thing about the door now. Watch. I know it sounds petty, but see, the door is open, so from the toilet over, your knees kind of have a chance to go out if no one's in the trailer, or if no one's in the back watching TV, right? So you can open this door and have a little bit more space. Now this door protects you from the front door, from people just walking past, so you don't have to shut everything up. And it protects you from the person sleeping back here if they happen to get up. The way it's set up, I think I already went through this, but the way it's set up on the other one is this door opens up oppositely, and the toilet's right over on this side. So you have to have that door closed if for whatever reason, to be in the bathroom to use it. Whereas when it's this way, you just open it up, you step inside, and then you come on out. So I think that's a benefit. I really do. So I'll go outside and show you I'll show you the frame and the wheels and the cargo space. Bye. There's a couple other things I want to say about this. This, as you can see, I hope you can see it down there. That's an enclosed body, so it prevents the pipes from freezing, supposedly, as long as you have it on. Did not come with a ladder, but it does hold my red and blue chairs perfectly, and it does come with a spare tire. All right, be back. Okay, let's start with the stats. So, well, it's 4,380 pounds dry, and it can carry up to 1,620 pounds. So it has quite a bit of cargo capacity. I had this installed. It came with this handle here, but I had this installed because it just makes much easier. And you do this when you're buying it. You just put on all these, like I put on the 12-volt hookups. You just do all that before you pick up your trailer. 2 steps, tandems, right? And we've taken this over some bumpy stuff, and it does fine. So far, so good. You got the screen door. You come over here now. It only has front. It only has the front cargo area. They didn't put anything in the back. But as you can see, here, I'll go walk around. We need some light. As you can see, it passes through. It passes through to the other side, and quite a bit of storage. Under here, that's under the bed, so there is no access to the stuff under the bed, which I think is good, right? You don't want people just, So we use an E-round bar hitch, and that's this thing weighs so much. You throw that on, and it's a stabilizer and weight distribution. It works. We've towed without it, and you do feel the sway. And of course, this is what we're towing with. Yeah, this is what we're towing with. And we traded this in for our Highlander. Way more money than we wanted to invest in, but you know what? Whatever. I just said, let's do it. Why have a Highlander when you can have a truck? Over here, this is how the system hooks. You put the bumper on, and then there's some bars that come across, and it stabilizes it. But it has an electric hitch. 2 tanks. I had this put on too. This turns the battery off. This is about $150, but I had them do that. And we are going to upgrade the batteries soon, but not right this time. Doesn't have a front window. And other than that, go back in. Getting ready. There's our water. Probably get 3 or 4 more of those, and there's that Honda. That thing is a jam. A jam. I mean, this thing is quiet, and it runs everything. Although we haven't really hooked it up to the air conditioner yet. I don't know why we didn't try it out. So that's it. We'll get back to the end of the story. Just had to throw those things in. Thanks. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Phone popped up. As I was saying, on any RV, you're going to want to buy yourself a regular mattress. And that's why the 175 is so nice. It has a queen-size mattress that you can replace with a regular mattress. And it's almost essential you do that. It is. Now, it hangs over on this because this unit came with the RV size queen. And it does hang over, so when you're sleeping, you have a tendency to have your feet kind of pushed down. So the way I got around that, basically, I just put some PVC pipes here, and that acts as a support for the mattress. So now when you put your legs out, instead of it having the tendency of drooping down, it feels more like a regular bed. That's it. Now what I do is I bring a big heater with me that I plug in instead of using the gas. I don't know why. Maybe because it's about 3/4. I don't know why, but it blew a fuse. It triggered the fuse box. Now I keep it on 1500 watts. It seems to work, but when I crank it up to 2500 watts, yeah, this particular trailer doesn't like it. There's the 175. You can see it's the same setup. Exactly. Matter of fact, this has very little preparation room for food, which is a drawback. The 212 has the same problem, but We use cutting boards, and we cover this up. Sometimes we have a bigger cutting board that we use, and so far so good. I like the sinks. I like the setup. I like that. And I'll show you right back here all the different pins. Hoover Dam, the Grand Canyon, Las Vegas. Right here, this is for Traveling Robert. This is when we went out and met Traveling Robert in Petaluma. And we went to this brewery. Had a great time. I have a video on that. And we went up with the 175. We went up to Seattle. We went up to Mount St. Helens. We went to Tillamook. We did the Oregon coastline. We saw Bigfoot country. We saw Shasta. We spent time in Seattle. Took a ferry. That's all on videos. And that was our longest trip. It was about 1,600 miles. No problems whatsoever. We loved it. Absolutely loved it. So on this trip, we are escaping out of California through some back roads. Whether we need it or not, I don't know, but I'm not taking the chance. At midnight on the 7th. Midnight. My wife's a nurse. We've been hiding from this corona now for 2 months. And her facility hasn't recorded a case. But, you know, it's just a matter of time, right? So instead of waiting for it to hit me and die, and we're going to escape out of California for 10 days, and we were going to go to Waco, Texas. But trying to get through New Mexico is bare, and we aren't sure if the silos are going to be open. So we're going to head up to the Tetons, like Traveling Robert did. Now, things are closed, but apparently, been watching YouTube, some of the roads are open to get through it, and you can still see quite a bit. So I'm not sure if our objective is sightseeing or just driving, because there are two theories about RVing. One is it's the destination. And the other one, it's going to that destination. Now, I happen to like the driving, the towing, gas stations, crappy tacos and burritos that you get. I like the G-force, maybe. Maybe it's the G-force that we all miss. Maybe when we were coming to this planet, you know, it took us 1,000 years to get here, and our DNA was kind of used to G-force. And that's why we're always building boats, ships, canoes, cars, trains, rocket ships, jet planes, what have you. Because we just miss the G-force. Other people like getting there, settling down, and setting up camp. That's okay too. But on this trip, we have no illusions that everything's going to be closed. So what we bring is what we'll eat. And besides gas, I don't think we're going to be doing too much RV resort hanging out. So we're just going to make a big loop, leave California, go through Nevada into Utah, maybe cut across to Yellowstone. Yellowstone is still a possibility. Just saw a video today, someone drove through there. Also the Tetons to the Badlands. We're going to go that far, but we're going to try to make a loop, hit about 4 states, see what we can see, and then come on back. So that's the review of the 21FB Mesa Ridge. I recommend it, that or the 212QB of Jayco. They're popular units, no fanfare, no fancy stuff, but you do, like I said, I'm sitting on the bed here. So if I close this, I mean, boom. You just got so much walking room down here, just like the 175 RD. Just so much walking room that it, here.
And then you start considering space, especially if you got kids. You start considering space, you can't beat this.
Exactly. So this is the big brother to that one. This is the 21FB Mesa Ridge. And all I can say is that this is going to be our longest journey yet. We're looking forward to it. We'll keep you informed. I'm just going to post as I go. I narrate what I show, and that's about as far as I can go. We got our phone, we got our truck, we got our trailer, we have YouTube, we have Instagram. So, Cal Root Pig and wife, we are called the Lost RVers because, truthfully, I'm always making the wrong turns or being given bad directions by my cohort in crime. That was Vegas right before the shutdown. That's on tape too. My cohort in crime, my navigator, sometimes she gets it wrong too. So, God bless you all. I'm gonna drink my coffee and maybe watch the new Traveling Robert YouTube. I want to say to leave everything and wander, who got a pass to get out of Argentina, waiting for a plane flight. God bless you guys. I'm glad you finally made it out. And until we take off, we'll talk to you folks later. Bye now. See you. Well, we're gonna be stealth as much as we can, but we'll see you on the road, folks. Tune in, watch a couple of these things, and for us, subscribe to the channel. We aren't gonna be selling stuff, monetizing, but you know, it's like everything else. You just want to compete. That's Joe. We've had him since we've had the trailers. You just want to have those numbers up. So thanks again for watching. Lost RVers saying bye, and we'll see you on the road. Bye.